Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. This video is going to be kind of like two videos in one. I'm not really sure what to call it, but I don't like leaving things unfinished, and I did No Buy July last month, and I said I was going to post a little update at the end of July to let you know my thoughts on it and if I picked up anything. So I'm just going to include that in the first part of this video, and then the second half of this video will be a collective haul. I really didn't buy much in the month of July, so this is mainly from June and August. So like I mentioned, I did do No Buy July last month. Elle S did a video and inspired me to do No Buy July, and a bunch of other people joined in as well. I've done no buys before, but sometimes I haven't really mentioned it, and I did one like years and years ago on my channel where I actually like made a video and did updates on my no buy. Honestly, no buys really stress me out because I feel like I want more when I'm on a no buy as opposed to maybe picking it up and thinking it out when I'm not on a no buy. It's kind of weird how that makes me feel. I did end up purchasing two things, but that's because I ran out of those things completely. First thing I have here is my Badescu skincare facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I use this as a facial toner and as a finishing spray, a setting spray. It's a very multi-purpose item for me, and I ran out of this during July, so I wanted to pick it up again because I didn't have any sprays. And then I also ran out of my Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. I do have a tiny bit left of my Hard Candy Glamour foundation, but it is so light. It is the lightest shade they carry, so I use it as a foundation mixer to lighten up my foundation. So this is one that typically matches my skin tone. Sometimes it's a little bit darker, but I needed a foundation that matched my skin tone or something that I can mix in with the Hard Candy, so I did pick this up. But other than that, I didn't purchase anything. I would definitely do a no buy again. I just don't think I would announce it on my YouTube channel because I feel like it just stressed me out even more. But anyway, let's get into the collective haul. I just wanted to give a brief little mention on how my no buy went. First, I did get a couple of friend mail packages, and these are the only things that I kept from them. I did declutter and pass on some of the other things. So two of these products are from Shea, and then one of them is from Lisa. The first one I have here is the Lisa Frank Glamour Dolls Stargazing Shimmer Eyeshadow, and this packaging is so cute. And then here's what the eyeshadow looks like. This is actually in my pop-up color project pan because it does have purple packaging. I'll link it up in the cards. That's what it looks like. It does have a really nice finish to it. I love gold eyeshadow, as you guys probably know if you've been on my channel for a while. And then the next item that is from Shea is this Ulta Beauty lipstick, and the packaging is super pretty. And it is a darker nude color. I believe this is in the shade 241. And there is a swatch of it. I think this is really pretty on the lips. I think it's a good like fall nude color. And I did get one thing from Lisa. This is the NARS Rikugien lip pencil. It's like halfway done, but I thought I would just throw it in a project eventually. And I've actually used one of these up before, like years ago when I first started my channel. And it's actually very similar in tone to the Ulta color. Actually, it's a little bit more pink. A couple videos ago, I did a first impressions video on Scentbird and Deck of Scarlet, and I actually ended up decluttering the other products except for this one. This is the Deck of Scarlet mascara. Here's what the packaging looks like. It is a natural bristled wand, and it's a super wet formula, and I typically don't like either of those things, but lately I've been enjoying natural bristle brushes. I'm not sure what's up with me. I used to just love the rubber bristle ones, but this one is a decent mascara. I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase this, but I have been enjoying using it. I think I got this last week. This is the Makeup Revolution Triple Baked Highlighter in the shade Goddess of Faith. So this is what it looks like. It is a nice champagne highlighter, and I don't love the packaging on these, but this is so pretty. There's a more sheared out swatch of it, but it is a gorgeous, like, glowy champagne pearl highlighter, and it's pretty intense. I wore it the other day as a highlighter, and then I wore it yesterday on my inner corners as an inner corner highlight. It was gorgeous. This is only, like, I think $3.99 or $4.99, and so far it's been definitely worth the money. I used the blush in this line and I ended up giving it to Lisa because it was too dark to be a highlighter and too light to be a blush on me, but I've been really enjoying this little highlighter from Makeup Revolution. And I forgot to mention, but that was actually from Marshall's. So now moving on to Colourpop. I made an order, I'd say in mid-June. The first thing I have here is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and I got the shade Fair 8. And it's still like super light, so I think it'll just match me probably in the winter. I'm currently using Fair 4, and it is so light. I think they're honestly almost the same shade. I'm tempted to try out the light concealers that they have, so we'll see. I do love the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I'm currently using one right now, and I've gone through multiple tubes of it. And then I did get a single eyeshadow, and I've already had this case previously, but I got the shade Glass Bull. And I love this eyeshadow so much. Like, look how pretty it is. I've used up one of these in a project before and I was missing it, so I wanted to repurchase it. It is a gorgeous blue, green, purple duochrome. So that's what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I love it. And I actually have a very similar color in something else from Colourpop, which I will show shortly. This formula is very chunky, so if you don't like a chunky, shimmery eyeshadow, I would probably avoid this, but the color is really, really pretty, and it's actually a more sheer version of those typical duochromes, like the blue, brown ones, but I do love this a lot. And then speaking of a similar color, I purchased the Colourpop Perception palette. This is the collab with Makeup Shayla and Colourpop. This packaging though is so gorgeous. And there's a similar color in here, which is why I mentioned it, but there are what the colors look like. And I have been loving this for traveling because it has all my neutrals and then it has some colors as well. I swatched these in the weirdest way possible, so sorry about that. This is the color I was talking about. It honestly looks nothing like Glass Bowl. I'd say this is like the daytime version and this is the nighttime version, but they are both those blue-brown duochromes. And this is a gold and then this is a matte kind of burgundy red burnt brown shade. Not really how to describe it. I definitely want to play around with this palette more. I haven't used it a whole lot, but the looks that I have done with it I have really enjoyed. I just love the Colourpop pressed eyeshadow formula. And the last product I have from Colourpop is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Alyssa, and I actually used one of these probably around 2 years ago and I missed it so much. I'm surprised I didn't repurchase it sooner, but this is a gorgeous liquid lipstick, but I enjoy the Ultra Satins because they're not drying at all, but they do have really nice lasting power. So it actually looks very similar to the color of my shirt, but it is a darker pinky nude color, and this looks so good with pretty much every look. I've worn it to work all day and it hasn't been drying at all. I'm just so happy I repurchased this. And speaking of pinky nude lip products, I actually picked this up from Walmart and it was only like $1. I've been really wanting to try it more from Kokie. I think I've just tried a nail polish from them. And then I've tried a liquid lipstick as well, but I didn't like it. This is the Lip Veneer Cream Gloss and this is in the shade Legend. It is beautiful. It was definitely worth the $1. It was just on sale. I'm not sure if Kokie is being discontinued out of that Walmart that I went to, but it is so nice. There's a swatch of it. And I'm actually wearing it on my lips today by itself. It is so comfortable. And as you can see, it's not super glossy. I would say it's more of a mix between a bullet lipstick and a lip gloss. It does have okay lasting power. I'm fine with it not being super glossy because I feel like it's just a sheerer lip product. And I've been really enjoying it. It's been super comfortable and I love the color and finish of it. Sorry I'm kind of flying through this video. I have a lot of products here and I kind of regret not using my ring light because it's getting a little bit darker with the natural light. So I'm trying to go a little bit faster. So I got 2 things from Sephora. I'd gotten a gift card for my birthday and I haven't used it yet, so I decided to pick some things up. I've been wanting to try the Too Faced Born This Way concealer for a while, but I actually ended up picking up the Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer instead, and this is in the shade Swan. So let me pull it out of the packaging right here. I have not used it yet, so I'm not really sure what to think. But it is very light as well, so I know this will be good for the winter time. And I'm fine mixing my concealers with my foundation to get a good match, but I noticed that this was $1 more than the Born This Way, and I'm pretty sure I had almost double the product, so I'm like, why not just pick up this one, even though I know the Born This Way is a little bit more hydrating. I might try that down the road, but I'm excited to try this one out. Like I said, have not used it. Probably won't use it for a little while. I'm excited to try it. And then I'm really excited about this. I really wanted to pick up one of those Stila glitter sets. However, the one that they had, I think originally out in Sephora, it was like all nude shades and they literally looked the exact same. I think this was kind of recently that this came out. This is the Stila Oh My Stars Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow Set, and these are 3 minis of the glitters. Actually, 2 are in here. It originally comes with the shades Diamond Dust, which is right here. And this is a more silver glitter with some like rainbow specks to it. This one is Gold Goddess. I actually wore this one on Friday. That was beautiful. It came with Kitten Karma as well, so I just ended up putting that one in my giveaway pile. I'll swatch my current one that I have. This is the full size. I figured I don't need the mini size if I have the full size. Here are the swatches. So this is Kitten Karma. This is Gold Goddess. And then this is Diamond Dust. Other than Kitten Karma, these are the other 2 shades that I was most interested in anyway, so I thought it was worth it to buy the set of them. My original Kitten Karma lasted me a year. This is actually my second one, and I think that's a pretty good deal. They are pretty expensive to begin with, but I do think it's worth it if you buy the set because it's $25 and you get 3 different shades. Next, I made a BH Cosmetics order. I only got one thing. They were having a sale and it ended July 31st, so I actually ended up picking this up on the last day of the no buy, but it was at like 10 o'clock at night, and I honestly didn't even receive it until about a week and a half later anyway, so I'm not counting it towards my no buy. But anyway, I purchased the BH Cosmetics, the Zodiac palette, and I'm already really impressed with it. I'm wearing it on my eyes today, and I did put a glitter on top that I'm actually going to be showing in this video as well, but I've done 2 different looks with it, and I love this so far. I still have to test it out more, but so far I really enjoy it. So these are what the colors look like. There are baked shadows, there are matte shadows, and then there is a highlighter in the center. I used the Leo shades today, so I used this pink right here, that matte purple, and then I also blended in this shade right here, and this is from the Virgo. This is the matte Virgo shade, and I blended that in my crease. Here are just a couple swatches. So this matte here is an olive tone, and this is the Capricorn matte shade. This is the baked shadow, that is the Aries color. And then the shimmery color is like a greeny gold, and this is the Aquarius baked eyeshadow, and I actually used this on my lid yesterday. My friend Shay, or Lipstick Lashes and Wine, loves this palette, so she convinced me to get it, and I'm honestly really happy with it so far. Let me know if you'd like to see some looks with this palette. I'm not sure if it's still in stock. It was in stock when I purchased it about 2 weeks ago. And lastly, we have Ulta. So I do have quite a few products from Ulta that I picked up. The first one I have here is this Blush Crush brush from Real Techniques, and this is like an eyeshadow brush. I'll put the name on the screen and in the description box, but this is a pretty similar style to the MAC 217, the Morphe M433. It's a more tapered kind of blending brush, but the packaging is gold glitter, and it doesn't feel gritty or anything. It's a more smooth glitter finish, I guess. I got this for like $5 on sale at Ulta, and I want to try more brushes anyway, so I figured why not pick it up, and I love glitter. And then I really want to get more into false lashes, so I picked up 2 pairs, and they're both from the Ardell Faux Mink line. The first one I have here are the Faux Mink Wispies, and I got these on sale too. I think they're about $4. They're a more natural lash. I really enjoy the Ardell Faux Mink lashes. And these are the 812s. And these are a little bit longer, I'd say, than the Demi Wispies from the Faux Mink line that I just showed. Didn't have any lash glue because I think my Salon Perfect one was expired, and I've heard this one is better. This is the Duo Strip Lash Adhesive. Hopefully it works for me. I'm really not great at applying lashes, but I do want to get better, and I've been doing more colorful and dramatic looks, so I think the lashes would really help make the look stand out a little bit more, and hopefully eventually I can get them good to be applied on other people as well, because I do like doing makeup on other people sometimes. I know it's another palette, but this is the Elle Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette, and this is the Jewel Pop one. I saw Jay Kissa talk about this, and it looked beautiful on her. So this is an all matte eyeshadow palette that has a bunch of colors and some warm tones as well, and then it has a cool tone matte brown right here. Has a nice mirror, you can see my camera, hey. I haven't used all the shades in this palette yet. I've used this blue shade right here, I've used these warm shades, this cool tone shade's really nice. I have a lot of colorful shimmers, but I didn't have a lot of colorful mattes, so I thought this would be perfect to pick up, and it looked like it performed really well. It's $10, so I think that's pretty good for an eyeshadow palette. So here are a few swatches. I love pairing this mustard yellow brown shade with golds. I've used this berry shade once. This blue shade's really beautiful as well. Lisa actually swatched it next to the shade Soul from the Norvina ABH palette, and she said they're very similar. I'm actually really happy I purchased this palette because I feel like it was filling a void in my collection for some matte colorful shades. I think the selection's really beautiful. They blend so well. I can't wait to test out this palette more and use more matte shades for colorful looks. And then lastly, I have 2 products from NYX, so I'm actually wearing both of these on my eyes today. So this is the NYX Glitter Primer, and I love this holographic packaging. It's so pretty. But I didn't have anything that would stick loose glitter to my eyes. I just purchased this NYX glitter, and it's in the shade Rose or Rosé. I couldn't really read it on the packaging, but I'm actually wearing this on my eyes today. It is that really pretty pink glitter right there, and I did apply I actually use a Zodiac palette on my eyes for pretty much my whole eye look. I did put the shimmery shade on my eyelid from the Zodiac, and then I placed this glitter glue on top, and then this glitter. It's a fairly sheer glitter. It's not super, super full coverage. I think it's beautiful. It's not super hot pink. I think it's more of a cool toned pink glitter. Let me just show it up close for you. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. So that was my collective haul throughout the months of June and August. Not July because I really only purchased the foundation and the Mario Badescu spray. It's definitely a decent amount of makeup here. I really can't wait to play with the Zodiac palette and some of these other products, especially the Steel Glitters as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye.